Today we have some RLAIS action. We don't have just 3 games, we have 6 games today. And this is going to be a follow-up. Today we have not just 1, not just 2. We usually have 3 games, but today we have 6. Tomorrow's going to be another 6. Another 6 games. And we're going to be listing off tonight's games. We're beginning off with the Rebels, Destroyers, Phantoms, Knights, Seekers, Ravagers, Blacklight, Tornadoes, Kodiaks, Barracudas, then Mammoths, Wolves to close out the night. Many games today. Every single team is playing. We'll be watching every single team. Tonight is prime time. Tomorrow is going to be in the afternoon. We can't do in the evening for obvious reasons. But otherwise, you have to be ready. This is going to be a great night of RLAIS. And games are starting a little bit late today. We have 15 minutes. And here we are. And we're gonna begin off tonight. We have Rebels. We saw the Rebels actually just yesterday. And okay. Yes, sir. And okay. And we're beginning off Destroyers. Destroyers are a pretty good team. And then this is actually in, I think, Destroyer Stadium. So that's something to keep a note really for the Destroyers. They have a great defense, but their offense has been holding them back. Okay, and this is in the Rebels apparently, because I forgot for whatever reason it's flipped, so we're good in that department. But this is in the Rebels Stadium. So the Rebels Stadium, I think they play in Deadeye Canyon. We usually see Deadeye Canyon Oasis, but today it's just a little bit different. So we're beginning some action in that department, and then we have a lot more games though to get through. But to get really into the stats behind this, all the numbers really. You got Monarchs here, they'll win. Cougar better play for the Rebels. We're doing 6. We have to. You should have said something earlier. That's all I'm gonna say. But we're doing 6 still. Well, anyways, the Monarchs, they played yesterday, but the Monarchs, they play tomorrow. They play the Skyhawks, which I think is gonna be a good game. It's not Thanksgiving Classic then. Oh, you didn't. Well, I didn't know until then. So. Whoa. Okay. Okay. But Destroyers, they're looking pretty good defensively. They have the #1 defense in the league. And here we are. Destroyers #1 defense. And they're looking good. But the pretty big controversy in the league right now. I don't really get it. I don't really get it myself, but here we are. They're also a pretty defensive team. We saw them just last night. The Rebels actually, taking a look at last night's games, Monarchs barely won in the end. So here we are. And we're about to get into the first game soon. I heard the national anthem is actually happening right now, and we are about to get ready. And here we are. Taking a look at the overall stats, though, the Rebels are kind of middle of the pack for both sides. Meanwhile, we're getting someone into the booth right now, and we're gonna be starting in just a minute. Okay, we're getting someone into the booth now. Okay, while we wait for them to get in. Okay, we get him in.
Hello.
Hello. Tonight is beginning the Thanksgiving Classic.
Dang.
And tonight we have six games on slate.
Dang.
Rebels and Destroyers.
60, not happy.
Yeah, I mean, these games were scheduled. Like, we can't change them now.
Dang, John has the Monarchs today.
The Monarchs, I mean, they
Pretty
play
epic
tomorrow.
roster you were showing of THP.
Yeah. But here we are. And we're about to start in a few minutes. What are your thoughts about the first game, Rebels versus Destroyers?
Ooh, we're gonna say the Destroyers I don't think have been great this year.
Yeah, they've been kind of middle of the pack, really. Their defense has
Same
really
with
been
the
doing heavy
Rebels.
lifting.
I think it depends if Cougar plays. If Cougar plays, I think the Rebels will win, but if he does, I'm gonna have to take the other team, the Destroyers.
Yeah, I kind of agree with you. I think the Rebels, they've been kind of up and down.
Which team is
Destroyers. What?
Which team is home? Which would they play?
The Rebels are at home.
Okay.
So, we're about to get into the action.
We're gonna get a TikTok stream started too.
It's in Deadeye Oasis. No, just Deadeye Canyon, no. But, we're ready. We're gonna... Just a few minutes now. You can drop down below in the comments. what your predictions are for this game. But a #1 division spot might be really on the line tonight.
Oh, really?
As the Rebels are only 1 game back on Skyhawks. And the Skyhawks, I believe they play tomorrow. They play the Monarchs. And
the purpose of Classic, it's not even too late. You haven't started.
I mean, the games, they've been already scheduled, and we didn't get any we didn't get notified until 15 minutes ago, so we can't change it.
He didn't mention it for like an hour ago.
Well, I didn't even see it until then.
That was like an hour ago. Then Bobby put some random stuff. And we're gonna get a TikTok live stream started here soon.
But here we are. I think the game of the night probably is going to be Mammoths Wolves. The Mammoths, they're trying to reach 500. They're 8-9 right now. Meanwhile, the Wolves, they've lost quite a few games recently. Coming off of a loss just last night against the Dragons. But I think the Kodiaks and Barracudas, that could really tell us a lot about both teams. And we're gonna talk about around the league before we get started. We're just a few minutes away, so we don't want to miss out on tonight's games. But right now, taking a look at the top differentials in the league, Monarchs are holding the #1 spot after yesterday's games at plus 20. That's showing a lot, really. When you have a high differential and you have tied for the best record in the league, that shows how good of a team you really are. It's one thing to win; it's another thing to be dominating while you win.
Our goal is to break a viewership record today.
Yeah, we're open for it too.
The record is, I believe, 12. I believe the record overall is 192 viewers live, watching on all platforms.
192. That's gonna be it's a huge number, of course. So we're aiming for 200, of course.
Yeah, we gotta eventually get the RLAIS to getting 1,000+ viewers per game. That might be pretty hard, though.
I mean, it's not impossible.
Yes.
And as well, check out the history video that was launched. That was released not too long ago, only 20 minutes ago. It's about the Great White Fleet. It's a very good history lesson, really, covering the Great White Fleet. And it's a huge topic, really. And there's a lot to talk about. But tomorrow, more games still as well. Cyclones and Scorpions, Express, Pharaohs, Hedgehogs, Force, Monarchs, Skyhawks, Bombers, Dragons, Rovers, Guardians. We'll see how many games will be. I heard that Rovers and Guardians is Primetime, as well as Monarchs, Skyhawks, Hedgehogs, and Force. So quite a few games on tomorrow, and that's gonna be really where the main games are. Today's games are still good, but we kind of have the Phantoms and Knights playing. Not the greatest game in the world, but otherwise, we're gonna move on.
Okay, 5 minutes.
I mean, we can start it now.
Give me a second.
Okay. Okay, we're getting pulled up. The highest team right now in the league right now, I think it's gonna have to be the Bombers. The Bombers, they after a horrible start, they've caught on fire. Taking a look at Group Division D, getting those points pulled up. And it was a tragic start for the Bombers. They were sitting in the bottom of the list for a long time. And then recently, they've caught on fire. They've won their last 4 straight now. And now they've taken the number 2 spot in their division. And they're looking poised to really keep going.
Interesting, okay. We have the THP thing set up for... It's now $5.99, not $9.99, the League Pass. We have it actually set up, though.
That's pretty great.
This is 5... It's not the full League Pass, but the smaller version.
Yeah, I mean, it is pretty much...
You don't get every single game.
It's still quite a good price, though, for $6, for only $5.99 when you get to see RLAIS action. I'd get the full League Pass still, but it's still a great deal. I heard it's more market team. It's sort of more inside your market. Some out market games you won't get, but sometimes if you're a fan of a team, it's all you really need. And we're gonna kind of break down the other games. We're gonna preview tonight's game, Mammoths versus Wolves. Wolves.
TikTok stream has started. Should we start the game now?
Yeah, we should.
Okay, it's starting right now.
And
we're getting on the stream.
We're beginning off with great game, Rebels and Destroyers, and
2 amazing teams. Here are the players.
For the Rebels, we have Buzz.
We're not on the field for the Rebels
Storm.
today. Not Kane Jones. Whoa.
Ooh, I'm really liking that Destroyers roster. Foamer, Merlin, and Marley. 3
this is the first game that's been streamed on TikTok in a while. Storm immediately makes the play.
Storm
is there. No, it's there. And it's goal.
What happened there? Storm was just hanging in net and then got a great breakaway.
Dang, not Kaden is starting to protest in the TikTok chat. He's starting trying to start a hashtag. Well, already won the...
And here we are. Casper. Merlin.
Save.
And here we go, Marley.
What a play from Marley. Marley, a super underrated player.
Marley, yeah, I mean, Marley yesterday, he didn't have too great of a game, but it's... Oh, Casper! Did he just get knocked?
He just get knocked into it. I mean, credits him with the goal.
Buzz, great play.
Kind of knocks him up. Saw that Casper really was just kind of not looking at it, not really making a play.
That's a great play by Buzz there to keep the team focused. Really, that's something you really like to see.
Yeah, it is.
2-0 Rebels. And the Destroyers' defense has not been showing up. They don't. Foamer.
What a pass! Storm!
Storm! Woo! I don't know if that was going to go in the net.
This has been a great defensive game here. They didn't even credit Storm with the save there.
Yeah, I don't know what was up with that. I don't know what the scorekeepers are doing.
Yeah, that was definitely a save in my opinion.
Uh-oh, Storm over the middle too high.
Fools.
Foamer.
Been a great game from the Rebels so far, I think.
Yeah, this is something they really need coming off of a tough loss yesterday.
Merlin wide there a bit. And again, on the money. We haven't seen a lot of Merlin. He had a quiet year.
Yeah, Merlin, he's been dealing with on and off injuries. We'll see. High
Balls in the air. Oh.
Keeping the offensive possession alive.
Centers it.
Buzz!
Buzz with a goal.
Nice play by Buzz there. Breaking this down. Casper is kind of just... Nice center by Casper there. Merlin didn't really try to do anything to really stop him, and it's just how it is. Bad defense all around there. We'll see really how they rebound this in the second half of the game. You never know what happens. Still only a 3-goal game. 1 goal brings them back in it.
Ooh, Storm gets credited with the save there.
Merlin
hits it high in the air. Merlin having a quiet day. He got an assist.
4-0 now.
Buzz was a goal.
Not a good start from both for the Warriors today. Buzz gained their 2nd goal of the day. Still not leading the team in points.
So far into this game, we're seeing that the Rebels are just destroying the Destroyers.
Yeah, I think it's more like the Destroyers, they've only been able to take 2 shots all day. That's their 3rd shot.
Yeah, they've been locked up. Storm with another save. They've been kind of locked up on defense here.
Yeah, meanwhile, the Rebels have been just always on offense. Oh, yeah. Can they finally get their... Nothing. Oh. Nice play there. The Rebels are looking like, for a second there, they could have got their 5th goal.
Yeah. Oh,
nice center. Merlin!
Oh, pass for the save, then he own goals.
What happened, D? That is...
We're gonna need to see a replay there.
I mean, it hit off
save,
of him,
but it hits off Buzz. I think he was trying to knock it into the post, but Buzz hits it back to him, and it's an own goal there.
Not something you really want to see, but
yeah,
it doesn't look too good for the Destroyers still. But you never know. It's just that the Destroyers' offense is just not really there today.
Yeah.
Go over the middle. Foamer. Can they make it a 2-goal game? Yes!
Oh, wow. The Destroyers coming back.
You never know, but Foamer having a really quiet game. Picks up a very nice goal. And here we are. It's a 4-2 game. They're technically back in it. One goal in there.
Wow. It's a 2-goal game now.
They kind of need to get back on offense here. They can't be backed up. Oh, Foamer.
Oh.
They had an opportunity to clear, and they do. They need a goal quick here, and yes, Casper is just centering it. Marley. That is gonna burn. Uh-oh. Center over the middle.
Uh-oh. Foamer! The Destroyer's coming back!
It's a 4-3 game. Whoa, this is coming down to the wire here. 4-3 now. Just knowing the Rebels
defense is belting. What is going on?
Just here to note, the Rebels were up 4-0, and they have an opportunity to tie it up, maybe.
Oh, wow. 15 seconds left. In Rebels territory. Marley misses. That's going to hurt.
Keeping it alive.
They need something. They need to be more aggressive. Go after
What are they doing?
Casper with the clear. That's going to be the game.
No way.
Rebels, hold on. But it was looking shaky there at the end for them.
Casper getting MVP. 1 goal, 1 assist, 1 save. Just the main difference was the shot made. Destroyers at first going like there's 4 minutes remaining. There's 1 minute remaining. Destroyers only took like 2 shots, and then they obviously got some offensive possessions in there in the end, but 8 shots, only 50% went in, and that's all they really needed when you take 8 shots.
Yeah, that was a very, very close game at the end there. I genuinely thought with 17 seconds left in Rebels territory, Destroyers were going to put another one in.
Yeah, and that was a great, really way. It was looking like that was going to be a blow-up, but in the end, it ended up being a really good game. But now we're moving on to Phantoms Knights.
What are even the Phantoms colors? Black and gray?
Yeah.
What are the Knights colors?
Red and gray.
Okay.
And this game is being held in this is being held in the Phantoms home stadium, which we'll see it's being held in Forbidden Temple Fire and Ice. That's a pretty interesting stadium.
Yeah. Yeah, it is a very interesting stadium.
So,
any team playing Wasteland?
I think it's like is it the Bombers or someone else?
Okay.
Yeah, the Bombers play there.
We're ready to get into the next game here. We're getting to this one quick.
And here we are. We're going to drop our expert predictions right now. I think I'm going to go Phantoms 5-3. Really, the Knights are the worst team in the league for a reason.
Tough weather today. This could affect the teams. I'm going to have to say the Knights.
Knights? I mean, it could be an ugly game, and that's going to give them an opportunity. Ooh, Knights, Shepherd, Caveman, Merlin. Phantoms have Rex, Seablock, and Rainmaker. Nice kickoff immediately. Shepherd.
Ooh. Head off the crossbar, but then there was an own goal there by the Phantoms.
Was that Rain? No, that was Rex there, trying to play hero ball there, but sometimes it just doesn't work like that.
Yeah, we've seen from the Knights that they're one of the weaker teams in the league this year. New expansion team, and definitely it's tough for them. But no, they're not a new expansion team. They've been around for a while.
Yeah, they've just been kind of there. Last season, they're pretty mediocre, but this season, they've been terrible. They're one of the worst teams in the league. I think maybe the Rovers are competing with them for even worse, but...
Phantoms are competing for the lead in the division, even though they have a pretty bad record.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of the result of
It puts this game in an interesting spot. You see an amazing goal from C Block. Ties the game up.
And here we are. 1-1 game. 2 goals to begin it off.
Block.
I haven't seen too much of C-Block recently. I've seen reports that he has been dealing with some injuries.
Get hit by the little guy, Rainmaker.
And
Rainmaker, not known as a big hitter.
Shepherd.
Shepherd with a second goal of the day.
Nice shot
that
there.
Was a beautiful goal.
Hit it right over, and then C-Block just didn't time it right. 2-1 game now. The Knights are winning. This has been a little bit more high scoring than would really anticipate really in this weather, but it's still early on.
Oh, everyone in the middle, plumped up here. Game is getting a little bit scrappy, as you can see there, between Rex and I believe that was Rex and Shepard, maybe? Are being scrappy there.
Over the middle, that C-block had a perfect opportunity there, but Rainmaker just hits it away.
Merlin clears it. Beautiful play. Oh.
And here we are.
There's no scores early into this game. Kind of early. We're almost to the midway.
Ooh, Merlin!
Ooh, Merlin with the goal.
Picking up their first goal of the day.
Yeah. D-Lock stops there for a second. Maybe the snow was affecting his tires a little bit. You never know.
And here we are.
Rex with the shot and it's in! Cuts the lead down. You're watching on TikTok, search up THP Try Hard Productions on YouTube for better quality and you'll be able to see every game.
Oh, over the... already?
Shepard!
Hat trick for
With a hat trick.
Shepard's been so far really the playmaker.
Yeah, this has been a decently high-scoring game. For me, it's been kind of boring. What do you think?
Yeah, it's been... Right now, it's definitely not showing the Phantoms have too much defense. When the Knights really have the worst offense in the league. And that's kind of been... It's really showing how bad the Phantoms are, really.
Rex. Oh,
ooh, hit away by Shepard.
Stop that. Merlin with a save. Rainmaker, quiet game so far. He had that demo and he's had a shot, but besides that, he's done just about nothing.
Yeah, very uncharacteristic of them. Maybe has to do with the snow or something. Some players do really poorly in these conditions.
Yeah.
Two minutes to go.
Yeah,
the Knights
looking as another opportunity to score. Oh. Ball's hit up. This is a really bad situation for the Phantoms.
And they're just keeping the offensive possession alive. Nice. Over the middle.
Shepard,
C-block.
Hits it up in the air. But it's still in their territory. They haven't been able to clear it whatsoever. And they're in another bad spot here. Caveman is very wide there. This is very worrying. Oh.
Ooh, nice. Just a minute to go, and then Shepard again!
Shepard is fourth of the day. He's having a solid game today.
And he's been putting the Knights on their back when they really need it. They're trying to get their 5th win of the season.
Yeah.
Nice. Nice play, though, by the Knights today. They're definitely showing they have some potential, even when their season looks like it's kind of going down the drain.
Ooh, Rainmaker kind of messes up his own teammate's shot there. Oh, Caveman misses it.
Nice goal.
Home goal there.
Rainmaker picking up the first goal of the day. That's a slow,
Very slow
movement.
goal, but a goal nonetheless. He gives the team points now. Rainmaker playing a bit better here at the end.
And
You know, what I want to see, there's really, if they want any chance of Phantoms, they need to play more aggressive. Rex with the demo, and then Rainmaker gets hit. Merlin sealing it there. We can see there is some big demos there. The end of this one.
Yeah, it doesn't. It looks like the Phantoms kind of had enough in the end.
Yeah, there's a big demo, but then I believe that was Shepard came back for his teammate, Caveman, who's been demoed twice today. They've been really attacking Caveman.
And this was just a stomping, really. Shepard had 7 shots, outshot the entire Phantoms team as a whole. Overall, went 6 for 11. That's a pretty solid game. Meanwhile, the Phantoms went 3 for 5. But when you're always on defense, you can't expect yourself to win it.
Yeah, that was just classic Rocket League by the Knights. Doing what they needed to. They did everything right today, and the Phantoms did a lot wrong.
Yeah, and then moving on, we have Seekers and Ravagers.
This is a pretty big game, I would say.
Yeah, Seekers, they're having a really cool team. I think one of the coolest teams in the league. They've lost their last 5 games now. They kind of need something to get themselves going. Meanwhile, the Ravagers are also on a big losing streak. So we're kind of just seeing who is going to really end their losing streaks today. And
we're going to see. What stadium is this at?
This is in Ravagers. Where's the Ravagers Stadium? The Ravagers Stadium is Starbase Aftermath.
It's an interesting one for the Ravagers.
Yeah.
Right.
And here we are, entering into another game.
Do something quickly. So we'll get in this one in a second. My expert's pick is the Seekers, by the way.
Yeah, I think the Seekers, they're gonna probably pull off the win, but it's gonna be a pretty ugly win. I think, honestly, it's gonna be probably like a 3-2, 4-3 game. It's not gonna be I doubt a team probably gonna get over 5 goals this game, just because really of how bad these offenses really are.
Let me do something. Okay.
And
getting this started. Has the game started yet?
Nope. And taking a look at the numbers for the Ravagers right now. The Ravagers, they have like a number 11 offense. They're averaging just over 3 goals per game.
We're restarting the stream on TikTok, so sorry about that. But if you are watching on TikTok, welcome everyone.
Bandit, Tusk, and Raja are playing.
Here's the lineup if you're watching on TikTok.
Rainmaker, Shepard, Merlin for the Ravagers. End it over the middle.
This playing at the teams take a long journey to play here, so could this affect the Seekers? Bandit.
Seekers already.
Bandit immediately making a play. Was an own goal by Shepard, actually.
Yeah, that's kind of just.
We've seen a lot of Merlin today.
Yeah. 3 games in a row. Merlin.
He's talked about.
Merlin's trying to show off his abilities, but he hasn't done too much in both games so far. He's won some, but he hasn't been having some stellar performances.
Yeah.
1-0 so far, though. Seekers are Both teams are trying to end their losing
Not great
streaks.
centering. Oh, Bandit! What a shot!
Great pass there. Bandit was just getting into position. Merlin just left net, and that tipped off of
That was
Merlin,
another
actually.
own goal, technically. That hit off Shepard again. He instead of shooting at the goal, hit it off Shepard to bank it in. So Shepard has 2 own goals. Rough night on defense.
And here we are.
Tusk, a guy who is, we gotta see if he plays well. In every game we've seen him live, he has played well. Actually, no, I don't think so. I'm thinking of Fury.
Ooh, Rainmaker.
Rainmaker scores.
See, Merlin, nice high center there. Rainmaker just got himself back. Tried, but that was such a weird goal.
Merlin and Rainmaker are a famous duo. They're not in their primes anymore, but a famous duo nonetheless.
Yeah, and hopefully they can try to get something going here. Merlin is having some career low numbers.
Whoa.
What is Rainmaker doing in that?
Goal.
Bandit hat trick.
Now 3-0.
Rainmaker, bad judgment there. And here we are. Ooh, Raja 4-1.
Wow. Here's the point. Beakers destroying the Ravagers right now. They're gonna really need to do something.
They really do, because this is becoming a really dire situation.
It is.
They're gonna if they fall one more game, they're gonna be like 5-13. That is not what you want in Tusk.
Tusk with the goal. Here's the point. Bandit with the hat trick, and Raj and Tusk have goals of their own.
Shepard is only 2 touches alone in the first 2 minutes of the game. And other than that,
this is not even close.
Bandit just outscoring their entire team combined. Same thing as Raja. This is not a great showing by the Ravagers. They have to pull it together. There's still 3 minutes to go, so it's just about regrouping. We've seen these comeback stories in Rainmaker.
Merlin with the goal. Rainmaker gets the assist. That looked like it was going to be his, but they gave it to Merlin.
Ooh, it kind of just tipped off of Merlin in the end.
Yeah, it seemed like Bandit saved it there, but then Merlin was able to get a rebounder. Barely get it in.
5-2, it's technically not over just yet.
For the Ravagers. Tusk passes it to Bandit, but Raja from the behind, off the crossbar.
No one is there. Merlin.
Oh, really? That should have been an easy goal, but they really did not take that opportunity.
That could have just put it away, but now here we are.
Oh, very high. Merlin not going to go over his head. It's going to go over Shepard. Bandit, very wide. You know, that was a perfect chance for a goal, but just did not get a great connection. Merlin with the save. I'm seeing a lot of mistakes from the Seekers now. Could we see something start from the Ravagers?
Ravagers have momentum right now. It's just about getting back on offense. Shepard needs to step up.
Wide. They really need to get on offense. They've been on defense for a while here.
It's just a matter of time before the Seekers score yet again.
It is.
Nice clear.
Messes up his teammate's shot.
Rainmaker set up.
Oh, that's wide. It's been a bit of a decent time for how fast-paced game has been without some scoring. Both teams missing a lot of shots. Oh, Raja. Will anyone be there to stop that? I think this might go in. Oh, Rainmakers. Bandit. Oh.
This is kind of looking over now. 50 seconds to go, down 3, and they're still on defense. Their offensive possessions these last few minutes have been pretty limited. And that's an own goal.
Look at this 6-2. Seekers have really shown themselves today. It was more so in the first, minute of the game, but
this is a crazy fact. Crazy stat line. Bandit has 4 goals but 0 shots. That says a lot about how bad the Ravagers have been playing.
Wow, that is an anomaly. He has no shots. Was that another own goal there? I guess.
So
I don't think I've ever seen anything close to that before.
Terrible play there.
Shocking.
And this is the Ravagers. They're kind of just looking the next season after this game.
No, Merlin.
Raja. Bandit gave them
the goal. He still has 5 goals, no shots.
He just barely this guy is just a stolen goal kinda.
Yeah. Wow. Bandit is having a game. I don't know if he's having an amazing game or if he's been overrated this game in points-wise, because I really don't know what to say. There's a lot of own goals involved with him in his tips. That is a stat line that I don't think we're ever going to see again.
Yeah. And
Seekers ending a losing streak there.
Yeah,
that's definitely what they needed against a tough Ravagers team. Not very great record-wise, but shows a lot of heart.
We have just 3 more games. We have Blacklight Tornadoes now.
Everyone comment down below who you have winning. Blacklight or the Tornadoes.
The Tornadoes, they've been as well another team that's kind of on the bottom. A lot of the bottom teams are kind of playing today. Yeah. But meanwhile, same with Blacklight. Blacklight, they still have something to play for. They have a terrible differential though. Negative 16.
Colors even.
They blue and white. Dark blue and white, really more like. And Blacklight, they have negative 16 differentials.
What stadium?
I think. This is in Blacklight Stadium, which Blacklight plays in Neon Fields, a pretty hype stadium. It's a tough place to play in, really, if you're the Tornadoes. And Tornadoes, they've been struggling offensively. They only have 44 goals this season. This is gonna be an ugly game.
The game. We're getting
I'm probably gonna have Blacklight winning 3-2. These are
I think this is probably one of the more interesting stadiums.
Yeah.
Teams. You see Hollywood in this game.
Hollywood playing for the Tornadoes, though. That's interesting.
Active. This is another game for Shepherd.
Yeah.
We don't see Junker a lot, so we're gonna have to see how Junker plays today.
Yeah. Junker, he played a pretty solid game just yesterday. I think they played in the Wolves game.
Ooh, Hollywood.
Ooh, Hollywood!
Ooh, with the save!
Wow.
He was getting pretty disrespected for his defense, but he makes a save there.
Over the middle, nothing. Junker was just a little bit too late. Fury.
Fury off the post. We really need to see the Tornadoes get on offense.
And here we go, Hound.
Oh, Fury. That wasn't a demo, but a hit nonetheless.
And here we are. Hound, deep
beautiful
shot.
Clear. That's
Goal.
in.
Clear from the other side. That's a full field goal right there. That is a rocket. Nice play by Hound. You have to commend. You really have to commend that for that.
Yeah. Beautiful goal.
So far, Blacklight Orb with 4 shots. You have to really raise some concern, really.
Because, you know, they had a lot of chances to score. They were on offense for a very long time.
Yeah, that was kind of Blacklight's. That was a really main shot for Tornadoes, and it's 1-0 game.
Hollywood. Oh. No, hesitant from everyone. Fury, pretty big miss. That was an opportunity. Hollywood sees it. He's going to try and take it. But too late now. It's just one of the Tornadoes players. Ooh, Sabertooth is lit up.
Ooh, that's a terrible You can't replay that one, but...
Monster hit. Hopefully he's okay. He's able to clear it there.
Yeah, it seems like they're back on their feet.
That type of hit is brutal.
Sabertooth over the middle, Junker!
Oh, saved by Junker. This has been a low-scoring game because the Blacklight just can't get it. Hollywood, something is happening to him. Is he hurt?
Yeah, and Sabertooth, second goal.
The opportunity of the confusion. Everyone just looking at what's going on with Hollywood, and that game is Sabertooth. No one going for it. Puts it in. There's no one even tried to hit the ball.
That is.
This has been an ugly game at the Tornadoes. I think for both teams. Tornadoes really haven't done enough on defense to keep the ball out of their territory. But the Blacklight just haven't done enough.
Yeah. Blacklight, they need a goal pretty soon.
So hopefully Hollywood is okay after that. I'm not sure what's going on.
Hollywood is having, outside that one great save early on, that Hollywood hasn't been doing too much.
Yeah, I'm wondering if he's hurt after that situation there, where he just kind of stopped for a bit.
Hollywood over the mid.
Shepherd. Oh, a nice shot save there by Junker. Didn't put enough power into that. I believe Hollywood is his second save of the game. He's trying to focus more on his defense after getting called out for it.
Junker.
Blacklight, what is going on?
Junker.
They're missing everything today.
0 for 7 on shots. That's a terrible statistic.
Yeah. Every shot it just looked weak. No power in any of them. Ooh! That was close. I want to say the Blacklight have just been more dominant this game, even if the scores don't show it. But they just can't put it in the net.
I think this is just a great defensive game, really, by the Tornadoes. It's hard to really defend 7 shots.
I would say somewhat, yeah. It's been a great goaltending game, but you have to say something if your defense isn't clearing it, though.
Yeah, it's pretty true.
It's been a great goaltending performance, though, by them. This is an embarrassing game for the Blacklight, I would say. This is a low-scoring game.
Then another shot.
Save. Another shot that just looked weak. Shepherd takes a very weak attempt there. Yeah, Blacklight just Really don't know what's going on with them. That wasn't amazing.
Yeah, it's held 0 for 8. That is not. That is not you want to see.
Well, you can see that all of them just missed so much. Fury had his worst game of the year, I think.
Yeah, that's pretty
terrible.
That was an all-around poor performance.
Not really. I don't think the Tornadoes played particularly well. I don't think they did anything special besides maybe goaltending, but they definitely got the win.
And our next game is the Kodiaks and Barracudas. This is in the Kodiaks home stadium, which is in Sovereign Heights. And I'm not too familiar with the stadium.
Do they have like a blue and like slightly red color?
The Kodiaks?
Yeah.
Yeah, they have like a light blue to like a darker like red. And then the Barracudas are purple and green.
They're purple? Oh, yeah.
Barracudas, they're bottom of the division, but they're 8-9, which
they're playing Aquadome, right?
This is in Sovereign Heights. And the Kodiaks, on the other hand, they're 10-7. Like, who would have thought the Kodiaks are 10-7?
Yeah, Kodiaks have been good this year. I think they made a deep playoff run 2 years ago. So they've been a successful franchise. Not a lot of people talk about them because they're maybe one of the smallest market teams, but they've definitely showed themselves.
Here we are, Marley, Mitty, Fury for the Kodiaks, Poncho, and Seablock. Goose
with the goal there. Mitty going the wrong way. They created a perfect path for Goose there. So run it in.
And here we are. Barracudas strike first early on.
Oh, speed block. What a clear. This could be a goal. No one's there. Oh.
Just wide, but Goose!
Within seconds of the day. 30 seconds into it.
Goose is a phenomenal player, honestly. Last time when we were on podcast, I said that Goose is underrated. This is how you know. Like, Goose is...
Hell. He is playing... He's from Vancouver.
And here we are.
Proud of him in Vancouver for how he's doing. He's definitely going to on pace to be an all-star.
Yeah, here we are. We'll see if the Kodiak defense gets settled in.
Oh, Fury Comidio!
Kodiaks are really known for their defense.
Poncho, what a clear!
3-0. This is definitely a pretty surprising result so far.
It is.
When you would have thought the Kodiaks, when they have, again, they're a really good team on both sides of the ball, but today we'll see. Will they finally get settled in? There's still 4 minutes to go, so anything can really happen.
This has been a beat down by the Barracuda.
C-Block just
down.
Oh no, 4-0.
C-Block scores again. I think that might be his first of the day. What is it?
Yeah, that's their first, but this is embarrassing showing. Every single player on the Barracudas right now is outscoring the Kodiaks combined.
Kodiaks have just, I don't know. The Kodiaks are 10-7, but they're playing like they haven't won a single game. Everyone is just not doing anything. They've been shut down everywhere. Defense is looking bad.
They're just looking all around
down
right now. This is definitely a bad game plan. They're definitely shocked about how physical the Barracudas are.
With that almost winning. That was very close.
Goose.
Now Goose scores his hat trick. 5-0.
This game is so done. This is on pace to being a 9-0, 10-0 blowout if this keeps up.
Yeah. Very tough situation. We're gonna need to do something.
This is at home too. Like how do you deal with this when you're at home and you're getting whooped like this? Like what is going on?
Playing one of the most beautiful. You would think if they played in a huge city like this, they'd have a bigger market. Maybe with the shot. Marley with the shot. Fury with the shot. 3 misses in a row.
Goose just gonna hit it away. Can they finally score? But nope, just gonna get knocked away.
Oh, Marley does something. Here's the score. Still a quiet game from the Kodiaks.
They need something going their way. And Fury.
Oh, Poncho with the save. Poncho having a great defensive game.
Yeah, already have 2 saves on me.
Goal attempts to center it.
Over the middle.
Poncho.
Marley.
D-block with the save. Goose. Oh, very wide.
Over the middle, nothing.
Goose trail. Marley clearing it. Marley's defense is starting to get better, I've noticed.
Yeah.
Wow. In my opinion, I think the Barracuda's goal is shut out the Kodiaks to make a statement. Fury scores 1 for 4 today.
Kodiaks before the goal were 0 for 7. They finally pick it up.
Was very weak, and I don't think this game from him has been anything too special. He has 190 points, but if you really think about it, this far in the game isn't too much. It's okay, but nothing special.
Definitely when you're...
Definitely if you're someone's top player, you want to see a lot more.
Ooh, me!
Oh, big demo in a goal!
Poncho, let's see a replay on that demo, though.
Seems to be like the Barracudas are just slowing down, playing conservative, trying to run down clock. That's giving the Kodiaks more opportunities.
Can they come back though? It's only a 3-goal game.
It's gonna be very tough to come back. I don't think they can.
We've seen crazy stuff happen. They need a clear here though, and they get it.
Here's the scores.
Every ball's in center field right now. They need middies coming in flying. C-block, nice save.
Yeah, C-block having a good defensive day. He's not known as a defender. He's known for some aggressive offense.
Oh, high center. They could make it a 2-goal game here, and they do.
It's
Marley.
a 2-goal game for Marley. Very hesitant on defense as the Barracudas. Question me what they were doing.
That's their classic high center.
Fury could have stolen a goal, but he wanted to be a good teammate.
In these last 3 minutes now.
A lot of guys would have stolen. Yeah, that's the play the Barracudas needed. I think Marley really
can they score here?
In this game. If they make it a 1-goal game,
this is... They could...
This is getting almost scary for the Barracudas.
No, they... What bad offense there.
You need to see some more aggressiveness.
Fury needs to stay. Fury needs to leave net right now. They need to get aggressive. They need to clear it. Immediate. They need to score here.
Fury is back
It's
there.
done.
Poncho to play on defense. That basically stops the game. Poncho go running out. There, kudos. Statement win.
Yeah. And off to a hot start, 5-0 in the first minute and a half. Kodiak's tried to come back. They outshot him in the last few minutes. A good 10-2, but it just isn't really enough.
Yeah. The Kodiaks had more shots than the Barracudas, which I want to point out. A lot of people wouldn't think about this thing. Barracudas being very efficient on offense.
And we have one last game before that's gonna end. Bring tonight's games to a close. Mammoths and Wolves. That's looking to be the game of the night. Top two teams in Group A.
Teams. So this is a game we want to watch out for.
The Wolves, they're sitting with 10-7. Mammoths are sitting 8-9. All the Mammoths have to do, they have to win one game, and then just like that, they're only one game back in their division. So that's gonna be
what stadium is this at?
This is at Mammoth Stadium, and the Mammoths play. The Mammoths play at the DFH circuit.
Okay.
And here we are.
Mammoths are a big market, so.
One last game.
We haven't seen a lot of the Mara this year.
Squall, Wolfman, Boomer for the Mammoths,
Squall,
Rex, Samara, and Midi for the Wolves. This is looking to be. We'll see how this goes. I'm going actually the Wolves to win 4-3. Wolfman over the middle. They have an open lane there. Samara's flying in. Nice save.
Wolfman being on the Wolves is very fitting, I think.
Yeah. He's their star player. Rex.
Oh!
Nice goal. There's a whole jumbo in there. High center. And everyone was in net there. And the Wolves prevail there. 1-0. 4.5 minutes to go still. Just 30 seconds in. Oh. Wolfman staying in net. Rex is also in net. Tiny bit high there.
Okay. Alright. Clear.
Here they are.
Wolves have had a new dynamic. They play very intuitive. Not many teams play like the Wolves. That's kind of made them a solid team this year.
Ooh. Over the middle, nothing. What was going on there? Boomer, nice goal there.
1-1 game.
Midi was just flying in there, and then Midi just for whatever reason just put it in reverse.
I don't know, maybe he thought Rex was going to get to it. Well, Rex wasn't fast enough.
Yeah, that was not. 3 minutes to go. 1-1 game. We'll see how much more scoring there is. Wolfman over the middle.
Goals. Epic save. Oh, another save. Samara on defense,
Wolf-
making all the plays.
Great defense
Rex
there.
makes the save on defense.
And that's
We can see that Samara made 2 saves in that possession.
Rex.
Rex with the goal.
2-1 game.
I believe 2 players in the other team bumped into each other. Wolfman and Boomer, I think.
Yeah, that just took them both out.
Into each other, and that created an open goal.
2-1 game, just halfway through it. This is looking to be. Was advertised to be the game of the night, and this is so far it hasn't been disappointing. The Wolves are really showing how good they are on both sides of the ball. And if they're not putting up good numbers, they're efficient. And here they are. Over the middle from Midi. Just overshot it. And here they go. Mammoths trying to get back on offense here. Squall trying to set him up, but here they are over the middle.
Comes to pass to Samara, but Samara doesn't really do anything. This is a low-scoring game, I think.
Yeah, this is Samara.
Save.
Okay, it has to be a score soon. Boomer
Samara
tries to do
having
something.
a phenomenal game on defense. 3 saves. The save hat trick is something you almost never see.
All 3, Samara.
What
All
was
3.
Wolfman doing there? He just let the goal go. What was he thinking?
It's a 3-1 game now.
I don't know what Wolfman was trying to do there.
It's really important to note right now. The Mammoths right now are 1 for 7 on their shots. Meanwhile, the Wolves are 3 for 3.
Wolfman needs to wake up here. He has 72, only 82 points. Midi has been really cold today. You know, his team is winning, but then just
I mean, this is practically a 2v3 at this point. Oh, Rex, nice save.
Rex and Samar are having some of the greatest games on defense I've ever seen.
This is a great duo by both of them, combining for 5 saves. Squall, nice save there.
Squall's also been good on defense. 2 saves. It's a low-scoring game. We're seeing that both teams
they need a goal here.
all the defense.
Wolfman was not there. Oh,
Wolfman
nice center.
Squall!
Squall!
What a you! And Squall puts it in. No, I was just
Textbook.
hating on Wolfman, but that was one of the greatest passes I've ever seen. Beautiful.
Whoa. Wow, nice play there.
35 seconds left to tie it.
That's bad kickoff there for the Mammoths. 30 seconds remaining. Mammoths need to get back on offense really quick.
Wolfman.
I don't know what they're doing. Midi. Try to go for a shot, but
this is a time where if you gotta do something. Mammoths, make a play. They gotta make a play.
Yeah, they're not. They don't have urgency.
Yeah,
this game is done.
What's going on? Hit it up in the air. It's in the air.
Oh, and the Wolves win. Wolves just shut down.
There.
Shut down the Mammoths 3.
Wow. Wolves only had 1 more shot than they had saves, and the Mammoths also had a lot of saves too. They had 4. The Mammoths took a lot more shots than the Wolves.
That was a great defensive game by the Wolves. They're really showing their dominance, and they didn't even need to go on offense too much, really, to win it.
Yeah. We see that the Wolves were just... They're more on defense, and that won them the game. I think that was more of a defensive game, though. Both teams look solid on defense.
Yeah, but that's going to conclude tonight's games. And tomorrow we're going to have 6 more games. And then on Friday, we're going to have the national championship for NCAA RL. It is Oregon facing off against Minnesota. So that's going to be an interesting game to watch. We're going to have to keep yourself posted, but we have 2 more games of high-octane action. You don't want to miss out. Any last thoughts about tonight's games before we shut down?
Oh, yeah. I want to talk about Rex today. I think he had a good day. He played in 2 games and was the league scorer for his team in both of them, I believe. Or maybe not. Maybe Samara was last game. But still, 2 good performances. In a lot of games where we didn't see as high of scores today from players as we usually. 14 games today.
Yeah, we definitely, these last 2 games we've seen some really low scoring games. Really, we haven't seen too many shootouts. High scoring was just 2 blowouts with the Knights destroying the Phantoms.
Yeah, and those games are really only high scoring in the very first minute.
Yeah. So that's cool.
The first game really wasn't a blowout. The other team came back at the end.
Yeah. So I think other than that, we're gonna shut it down. 2 more days after this high octane action. We're gonna keep it going. So you don't want to miss out. Subscribe, keep the notifications as well, and as well like these because these are really great games. So other than that, I think we're gonna end it here. And farewell.